including, as well as these two ladies, Tya Zebrowski, Alyssa Spencer. We've got an incredible rookie in Tya, Alyssa coming back, Jessie Starling and Flick Palmatier in for the call here, but how good. Lobby's back. Getting into this semi-final, whoever wins this is coming up against Ziggy McKenzie. Liz getting us underway.
On the backhand here, cracking away, locks off a few turns. You can see this onshore is affecting the face of the waves. That was a better turn, but she falls. Feel like, let's have a look. Big open face here, one big belt. And that'll be all she wrote for Tya, but
we're straight back in, and you know what? Alyssa Spencer just absolutely tagged this one. Big 4 turns here for Liz.
Yeah, she belted it. And I really, her surfing is just precision. That's the word that comes to mind. She really is able to flare that tail on her forehand so well, and she's going to lock in a good number for this. See this cool drone angle here. You'll be really able to see her just flare the fins on these last couple of turns. There wasn't much to this wave, but she just pushes so hard, really shifts the weight really well, and you'd know about it. It'd be written all over my face.
Same. Tya Zebrowski, she'd love to make another one here. Take a late charge into this heat right now.
Yeah, so just the one turn from her, and then Alyssa on the forehand. Nice little jab there, but then the work's done here. That board is moving so nicely through some really flat water. You know, watch what the pressure does to her, really, as we see her up and running now.
Tya bowly section into it with a big vertical hook and goes down. Really rare fall here from Tya Zebrowski. It started off so well. Liz a little bit deep on that one there, so yeah, Tya, just, you could see it was on its way to being a big moment.
This thing was I feel like it was the score. It was reeking of a 6.7. If she makes that carve, even just with the strength of those 2 turns alone, let's look at the Stone and Wood slow-mo. The placement here, the release she gets on the fins, she drives around into this turn. She makes that, here we go, live, Alyssa.
Wow, times that first section beautifully. Gets into that second one as well here. This is better. Love when Liz starts to wind up. She pushes off that back foot so well. So Liz would have heard that and thought, you know what, let's better this 4-7.
Judges just appreciating that. But let's have a look at this backhand attack of Alyssa. Beautiful timing there. And then, I mean, this is difficult to surf. It gets a little bit, you know, full, this section, but she just tags it. Nice timing. Brings this through to the inside, and look, it's nice. You know what it is, you know, Tya took off, and straight away behind her, Alyssa also took off. It also kind of takes that attention from Tya straight to Alyssa from the judges.
Got a battle on our hands right now. Tya Zebrowski gaining some speed on this one. She gets in for a floater. She's looking for more, but she's a bit deep in another wave, staying super busy. I love when Liz is up on her feet. We get some good action. Great looking section into a massive first turn here for Alyssa Spencer. She's racing to get around through to this inside track. She's going to get another bowl to work with. 2 quick turns into a 4th, and then she'll come through and click the finish. Alyssa, yeah.
It's last sort of 7-8 minutes, really. Let's have a look. Nice steep wave. She really lines up with this section. Tees off beautifully, and you know, we're coming right to the bottom of the tide here. I think 1:10 was low tide, so yeah, 10 minutes away from it. And you know what? This was great surfing by Alyssa. So really good to see her clicking off as we look to another set rolling through, and Tya
having a big paddle into this one. She's gaining speed. Goes for the air reverse.
You know, on Tya, who's been so dominant all season, as we see Tya forcing Alyssa with priority.
Yeah, she's going to go this wave. Checks this first section. Comes through. She starts to swoop and open up a little bit more. So you can't give Tya an inch, because she could have converted this wave into an 8. Into a big finishing turn here for Alyssa Spencer. She looks out the...
Yeah, this is going to feel good. Let's see. Tya has another roll of the dice here.
Yeah, just under 10 seconds to go. Needs an 8.4. Just a slash to kick this one off. Builds some speed. Now goes for the air again. Just lands a little bit too far up on the board. Alyssa Spencer, never been so happy to see her fall. Heat total as well, 7-4, 7-1-7. So she's going to be taking on the wild card, Ziggy McKenzie, in the final.